Hey everyone! So I'm watching the New Jersey press conference, and I have a little statement I want to say. Apparently, hospitals are going on divert because there's not enough nurses. Well, hospitals, you created your own problem. And I'm going to tell you why, America. Because there's this thing called magnet status, which essentially took the LPNs. Yes, there are so many good LPNs. Don't ever talk about my LPNs. I have LPNs that can run circles around some of these bachelor's nurses. Anyway, so you kicked the LPNs out of the hospital because you wanted all RNs. Then you kick the regular associate's degree RNs out who have massive experience, been in hospital for 5-10 years. So you can have bachelor's degree nurses who actually are RNs, who went to school, took like a year more of BS classes. Sorry, I have leadership skills. I shouldn't have to take them. And the degree difference, here's where it all started. Magnet status was paying more. The higher your degree, they were paying more for things to get done. So the reimbursement rate was higher to hang an IV if you had a master's or a bachelor's than if you had like an LPN or an RN. Because I guess the assessment capabilities, which I don't understand that either. Therein lies the problem. You kicked all of your skilled workers out so you can have these newbie people that have a BSN, which is a bachelor's degree. But the problem was the old school RNs, i.e. me or a lot of other of us that are in our 30s and 40s, you weren't paying us to go back to school. You were paying us a few $100s a semester or something like that. But the truth is, you weren't paying us. Like, you wanted us to go back and put out $20,000 for us. We didn't even have to take a state boards because as an RN, a bachelor's degree is still an RN. So we have an RN. So you wanted us to go back to school, pay $15,000 to $20,000 for a bunch of BS classes, but you wouldn't pay us any more money. Not 50 cents, not a dime, not a nickel, not a quarter. So you're willing for us to work in the hospital, get paid the same amount of money, and then have to put out like $20,000, would have took us until like 60 to recap that money back. So a lot of nurses were like, screw this, I'm not doing this. Like, it is what it is. Like, if you want to fire me, you want to tell me to whatever. But that's what it is. So now you have a lot of newer BSN nurses in the hospital. One, they have no critical care experience because there's like a pecking order in how you get that. You have to have med-surg experience. You have to have cardiac experience. You have to have a lot of experience to get into the ICU, which these nurses don't have. So there's the problem. Now you want to call back all your old nurses that you had and say, we need help. You had the help. You got rid of it. And yes, it seems very petty, but it's not. You kicked the experience out of your hospital, and that's part of the problem. Now, New Jersey is sending letters. So I'm just telling you, now we have a nursing issue. Hopefully, after all this, they're going to let the nurses actually go back in the hospital that belong in the hospital. If you have hospital experience, you need to be in a hospital, and not based on magnet status and all this other shenanigan garbage. Because there are some highly skilled LPNs, there's some highly skilled associate's degree RNs. Let me tell you, some of them bachelor's kids, listen, I'm not paying $20,000. I have a mortgage payment. I'm not paying my mortgage and then paying another $400 for a student loan so I can go work in your hospital. No, I just won't work. I can make more money elsewhere. And by the way, I can make more money elsewhere. That's the crazy part. So no, this is the problem that we're having. And so New Jersey is sending out a call to action letter expecting people to volunteer to go into the hospitals again when you didn't want us there in the first place. And everybody's like, oh, it's the right thing to do. Well, the right thing to do was not kick us out in the first place. I didn't see anybody standing up for us then. No, everybody's like, oh, yeah, they have to be smart. They have a bachelor's degree. No, they're a bunch of newbie idiots that don't have no clinical skills. LPNs get more clinical skills than the bachelor's degree nurses. Yes, it's true. Sorry, I was an LPN, and my friend was a BSN, and she didn't even know how to hang an IV when she got out of school. She knew a lot about history, which I learned in high school, but that's beside the point. But she had no clue of anything else to do. Even when I went for my RN. Like, when I went back for my RN, these bachelor students are struggling. They have no idea. I had bachelor students when I was in my RN clinical. They had no idea what to do in a hospital setting. They had no idea. The girl told me to call 911 in the code. Dude, you are 911. What? You're in a hospital. You're on a med surge floor. What are you doing? You don't even belong here. That's the problem we have. Hopefully, America, we're going to get it together. Anyway, I'm just sitting here chilling. And the call to action, you know what? No nurse is running up there in no COVID hospital for free. I'm sorry. We love America. We love each other. We're not risking our health and our family's health and health and well-being and safety to go run up in that hospital, and you can't even give us masks to protect us. You can call to action all you want, but the thing is, you're going to have like a military draft for nurses at this point. And guess what? I'll be hiding in the attic because you're not drafting me if you ain't got no PPE for me. Sorry. Sorry, sorry, sorry. It's so sad what they're doing right now to nurses. Like, it's terrible. The whole thing is terrible. The system is broke. So until they start letting actual nurses go back in the hospital and get experience, maybe this will teach them the lesson that, yeah, maybe you should have LPNs in your hospital. Maybe you should have RNs in your hospital. And yeah, bachelor's degrees are nice. They're great. But right now they're useless. They're useless. If you don't have any experience and you're 2 years out, you have no idea what the hell you're doing in a hospital. And you definitely don't belong in an ICU. So I'm just saying, that's my rant for today. I am going to go meander about, though. Anyway, America, love you guys. That's my rant and tangent for the day. So, and if you think nurses want to go in, you're wrong. And by the way, can you keep your behinds home, please? Thank you. New Jersey with 30-something thousand cases makes no sense. New York has like 110,000 cases. And the states to watch, better watch the Midwest. All you people in Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota, Kansas, all you people, oh, we're exempt. Look at Nevada. Nevada thought they were exempt too. I've been saying this for almost 3 months now. You can go back and look at my video when it says, is it a pandemic? Go look at it. I already explained it all. Anyway, I love you guys. I need to go make some bows and do some stuff. Make some wreaths because people want wreaths. I don't know. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy.